And you know what?
Then you'll come back and buy other ones.
There's not a doubt about it. So going back to that in the rope chains, obviously our rope chains always are you know, #1 top sellers. When you can find that perfect drop earring to wear back, I don't care if you have a rope chain that you purchased 28 years ago, 40 years ago, just today, look what we have done here at $89.98 for this perfect rope and beaded drop earring. 4 monthly flex payments. That's under $23 to get these at home. And it's the first time ever at this sale price. Yeah, they were $99, $10 off.
Lynn, you know what this is? This is a grandma's dream. And the reason why it's a grandma's dream is that when we have 5 women or children, girls, that are grandchildren. So if I had to buy 5 pair of these earrings at 70 cents a day, it would only be $3.50.
There you go.
So I could afford to buy a pair of gold earrings for all 5 of my grandchildren. They would all feel like they were treated the same, and they would have this beautiful pair of gold earrings forever.
You know, and it's funny, Anthony, if you have a rope chain, how hard, I mean, or what are the chances that you're going to be able to find the perfect rope earring to go back, right? I mean, that's not an easy thing to do. And I love it back with this rope eternity ring that's also going to be available for you. So you can create that entire theme here. But I will say this, just about 2 inches in length, perfect length. We always talk about, you're going to see them right now on Angie. I mean, they're perfect. They're sexy, they're elongating, they have movement, they catch the light beautifully, and with FlexPay, it's $22.50, and they'll be at your front door in the next couple of days. So, I mean, talk about a win-win situation. And then I want to mention—
Definitely a win-win.
You bet. And the rope ring, we do have the information over to the side. It's 711-560 is the item number. Okay, so I'll let you know when these are now completely spoken for, 697-754, but another fantastic, fantastic opportunity buy. I mentioned earlier the necklace that I'm wearing. I know many of you still on Facebook are saying, can I have that information? We were going to do that. We'll remind you of that in just a few moments, because that's been super popular and getting quite limited in many of the selections. So